In this video, I'm going to show you how to soft boil or hard boil a couple of eggs in a thermos. You need a good quality thermos. This is the Thermos King 24-ounce food jar. And I have a couple of extra large eggs in here. And I know the size of eggs can vary. So just make sure that when your eggs are inside the thermos, they don't sit right next to each other. If they're next to each other, then they don't have enough hot water around them to do the cooking process right. You can do this with eggs straight out of the fridge. And in the first stage, you add some cold water from the tap. You fill it up about a third of the way. And I'm going to fill this up the rest of the way with hot boiling water. All this is doing is warming up the thermos and warming up the eggs, which are straight out of the fridge. So I filled this up the rest of the way with hot water and screwed the cap on tight. We let this sit for about 10 minutes maximum. So after your eggs have been sitting in the hot water for about 10 minutes, you need to pour out this water and fill the thermos with hot boiling water. Be very careful when you're pouring this water out, not only because it's hot, but because your eggs aren't cooked yet and they could crack. Fortunately, for this model of thermos, the opening is a little bit narrower than the thermos, and so there is a little crook inside here where the eggs can sit while you're pouring out the water, so the eggs don't dump out into your sink and break all over the place. After you fill the thermos with the boiling water, you wait for at least 7 minutes to get a medium boiled egg. 8 minutes gives you an almost hard boiled egg. You could try 6 minutes if you like soft boiled eggs. So the eggs have been cooking in here for about 7 to 8 minutes. And I need to pour the water out. Of course, be very careful because this water is still going to be very hot. I've dumped out the hot boiling water and filled the thermos with cold water from the tap to stop the cooking process. So I am ready to grab an egg out of here and see how well it cooked. For eating these types of eggs, there are egg cups on the market, but I found that a shot glass works pretty well. There are these small egg spoons, and this is an egg topper, which will crack the top of the egg so you can dig in there with your egg spoon. So I've pulled one out and dried it off, and I'm going to see there's a round hole in the top of the shell now. So let's see how we did. So I really want to get a good look at this yolk. It's got kind of a deep orange color. It's not yellow like it would be if it were hard-boiled. And I've just scooped some out so you can kind of see this. And I don't know if it's easy to see on the video, but it is a little, the yolk is just a little moist inside, so it's a little soft. But it's not soft-boiled. This is what I would consider a medium. So I would say we had success. This is the second egg. This one was on the bottom, and the one on the bottom tends to cook slightly less, just so you know. And it is a yellow-orange color, and the whites are just a bit softer as well.